Hello everyone. Welcome back to Prince of War channel. The U.S. Air Force on Sunday carried out what is expected to be the final test of the hypersonic AGM-183A air-launched rapid response weapon. The service did not say whether the test was successful. In a statement to Defense News, an Air Force spokesperson said a B-52H Stratofortress carried out the test of the fully operational ARRW prototype, referred to as an all-up round test, after taking off from Andersen Air Force Base in Guam. The test was carried out at the Reagan Test Site, an Army facility in the Marshall Islands. The Air Force declined to identify the test's objectives, but said it gained valuable insights into the capabilities of the Lockheed Martin-made hypersonic weapon. This test acquired valuable, unique data and was intended to further a range of hypersonic programs, the spokesperson said. We also validated and improved our test and evaluation capabilities for continued development of advanced hypersonic systems. In a follow-up statement, Lockheed Martin said it is ready to deliver ARRW technology or other hypersonic capabilities to the Air Force. Following the recent end-to-end flight test, Lockheed Martin has completed the test program with full confidence in ARRW's revolutionary capabilities, and we stand ready to deliver this fully qualified, hypersonic solution to the U.S. Air Force, the company said. Building on ARRW's industry-leading technology and testing success, Lockheed Martin can quickly deliver additional hypersonic strike assets that can be rapidly deployed to the U.S. military. ARRW is one of the Air Force's two main programs to develop an air-launched hypersonic weapon that could fly faster than Mach 5 and be highly maneuverable. China and Russia have invested heavily in their own hypersonic weapons, and the Pentagon is under pressure from Congress to show more progress toward fielding the United States' own capabilities. Air Force Secretary Frank Kendall last year told lawmakers the ARRW program had struggled in testing shortly after a March 2023 test failed. Air Force officials said earlier this month that ARRW's upcoming test would be its last, and the service plans to wrap up its rapid prototyping program this year. The service requested no funding to procure ARRW, nor conduct any research and development, in 2025. Kendall has sounded a more optimistic tone about the Hypersonic Attack Cruise Missile program, and the fiscal 2025 budget request proposes $517 million to keep developing that program. The HACM weapon, developed by Northrop Grumman and RTX subsidiary Raytheon, is an air-breathing missile that the Air Force said would be smaller than ARRW and able to fly along vastly different trajectories than the Boost Glide ARRW. The Air Force Assistant Secretary for Acquisition, Technology and Logistics told reporters earlier this month that the service will study the results of the final ARRW test to help it decide what hypersonic capabilities it will need. The Air Force took another step towards fielding a hypersonic weapon following its final captive carry test of the AGM-183A air-launched rapid response weapon under a wing of a B-52 Stratofortress off the Southern California coast. A B-52H Stratofortress took off on March 17 from Andersen Air Force Base in Guam and fired off a test of the hypersonic AGM-183A air-launched rapid response weapon ARRW, the last planned test for the weapon as the service leans toward a different hypersonic offering. And like some previous tests, the Air Force is declining to say exactly how well the ARRW performed in its final outing over the Pacific. The test of the operational ARRW prototype took place at the Reagan Test Site, a missile range in the Marshall Islands. The Air Force focused on the ARRW's end-to-end performance, an Air Force spokesperson said in a statement Tuesday. The Air Force gained valuable insights into the capabilities of this new, cutting-edge technology. While we won't discuss specific test objectives, this test acquired valuable, unique data and was intended to further a range of hypersonic programs. We also validated and improved our test and evaluation capabilities for continued development of advanced hypersonic systems, the spokesperson said. For the ARRW's first fully assembled, or all-up round, test in December 2022, the service categorically called it a success. But the program's next 3 tests, in March, August and October 2023, declined to use that language, raising questions about whether all objectives were met. Following the March test, Air Force Secretary Kendall admitted to lawmakers the test was not a success. The Air Force, he said, was at that point more committed to the service's other fast-flying prototype, the Hypersonic Attack Cruise Missile (HACM). ARRW is a large, hypersonic glide vehicle mounted on a rocket. HACM is a smaller cruise missile that can be carried by more platforms like fighters. Both are expected to feature traits typical for hypersonic weapons, meaning they can maneuver on the way to their target and travel at speeds greater than Mach 5. RTX is the prime contractor for the HACM program. In February, a report from the Pentagon's top weapons tester, PDF, revealed that the Air Force failed to collect data during the March 2023 test for the ARRW's glide and terminal flight phases due to a malfunction with the weapon's shrouds, which failed to properly eject. But the March and August 2023 tests still appeared to achieve nominal conditions, including flight of the glide vehicle and warhead detonation, according to the report. The October 2023 test was not reviewed. The report also noted that testing infrastructure has challenged the ARRW program. Although the December 2022 test was deemed a success, test range sensors malfunctioned, preventing the Air Force from fully knowing whether the glide vehicle and warhead performed as intended in the terminal flight phase. Additionally, limited testing ranges meant that earlier all-up round tests had to be conducted using broad ocean area impacts, which limited the data that could be collected. Given the limited number of planned test events, there is a risk that the test program will not be able to demonstrate the ARRW lethal effects against the required tactical and strategic targets, the report said. After some seemingly mixed signals, officials have said the final ARRW test will inform whether the Air Force eventually buys the weapon. For now, the service is not requesting any procurement funds, including for the fiscal year 2025 request unveiled last week, though officials have suggested that could change in future budgets. After requesting R&D funding to finish off planned tests in FY24, the FY25 budget request does not ask for any similar funding, which budget documents say is due to completion of the program. Earlier in the ARRW program, the Pentagon believed the weapon could be its first operational hypersonic weapon as early as 2022. For its part, ARRW maker Lockheed Martin said that following this last test the company has completed the test program with full confidence in ARRW's revolutionary capabilities, and we stand ready to deliver this fully qualified, hypersonic solution to the U.S. Air Force. Building on ARRW's industry-leading technology and testing success, Lockheed Martin can quickly deliver additional hypersonic strike assets that can be rapidly deployed to the U.S. military. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to support this channel by liking and commenting on your opinions here. See you in the next video.